Offroad Odyssey is presented by Rockford Fosgate.
What's up? I'm Alexa Score, and welcome to Offroad Odyssey. We see all kinds of different terrain on the show, from mountains to sand dunes to mud. But if rock crawls and technical terrain is your thing, then this episode's for you. We start in a place that has it all, Sand Hollow, Utah. It's fun to come out because you have every different type of terrain.
You could have a 5-mile loop. Done, 5 miles, do it all.
For years, I've heard so much about Sand Hollow, Utah. The rock crawling, the dunes, the views. Finally, I get to see it for myself. Sand Hollow is in southern Utah, a little over 2 hours east of Las Vegas.
Sand Hollow is located just outside St. George, Utah, which is the southernmost part of Utah. It's in a town called Hurricane. I'm not really well versed on how to say that.
We invited industry leaders from California, Arizona, Utah, and Indiana to ride with us for the week. 2-seaters and 4-seaters. We've got it all, so let's gear up and head out. On any ride, it always helps to know the locals. That's why we brought Utah's own Brandon Twitchell.
There's so many places we go that are amazing, but man, this is it. Doesn't get any better than this.
Brandon plans to lead the group on the West Rim Trail. It's a famous ride known for rock crawling. First stop on our ride, the toll booths. The toll booths are just a warm-up, because from here on, everything gets a little bumpier and a lot more technical. I love that everything has a name. Around the Globe, Double Sammy, Rock Garden, and the playground. We rolled up on a place called The Notch.
I think it's probably the funnest, most exhilarating part of it. Because you're going up and down and it's all technical.
This place here is just amazing because you've got stuff that's pretty easy and then some of the stuff just gets really intense.
You know, there's a lot of really good technical climbs on it, but there's also a lot of bypasses. So right out of the gate, everyone really did good.
How's everyone doing? Good? How about stopping for a quick bite at the lunchroom?
Wheat thins, the best.
Tangerines, trying to be healthy.
Beef jerky.
Protein plates, turkey cheddar, cashews, and cranberries. All right.
Don't eat too much because you're about to feel the squeeze.
That's probably the best. I get a little scared, but you know. Doing this, wall to wall.
Rockford's car. They had the widest car, so we were questioning whether it was going to go through it.
We all survived the squeeze, but are we ready for what's next?
You can feel a total difference in it. It's an amazing machine.
You're watching Offroad Odyssey.
Offroad Odyssey is sponsored by Rockford Fosgate, purpose-built audio. Motorcycle gear, no matter what you ride, motorcyclegear.com has the gear you need. Aluma Trailers, ready to ride when you are. Murdoch's Ranch and Home Supply, your one-stop shop for all things DeWalt. And by Onyx Off-Road, your #1 off-road mapping and navigation app.
Welcome back to Offroad Odyssey. We're at Sand Hollow State Park in Utah. And if you're looking for a destination that has it all, this is the place.
Sand Hollow has become, over the last few years, like probably my favorite spot to actually come drive, ride, camp. It's got everything here.
RJ Anderson would know. He's one of the most celebrated off-road racers in the country.
I think it's catching on, but it is interesting to me that this place hasn't grown bigger than it already is. Don't air that, yeah. Let's keep it small. Maybe that's why it makes it so great. You know, there isn't millions of people out here.
We'll keep it our little secret, RJ, but we did invite some first-timers to ride with us.
A lot of them was first-timers mostly.
You know, I cannot believe that this is my first time here. I'm in shock.
Greg, I'd give you a hard time, but you're not alone.
You know, it's pretty hard to believe. I've been to a lot of places around the country, and I always hear, like, you need to go to Sand Hollow, and I'm surprised I haven't yet. You know, this is my style of riding. I love the technical stuff. Super excited to be here.
I'll let the guys off the hook because it's my first time, too. We head to the West Rim Trail for some rock crawling.
Rock crawling is still a new avenue for me. I didn't grow up doing it. I enjoy rock crawling a little bit more. I just raced King of the Hammers, and now coming out here, it's fun.
You can feel a total difference in it. It's an amazing machine.
The ride quality, super plush. Really soaks up all the bumps. Just articulating through the canyons and stuff, you can really tell a difference.
They're so capable, you can literally point in any direction. Goes up stuff, goes down stuff, and the suspension in them is unreal.
Here lately, we've been cruising around in the rocks and put on the rock mode, and then it's eating up these rocks like a champ.
After a full day of riding the rocks, we made our way to the top of the world.
It was just unbelievable to follow people and just rail through the dunes. Man, it was so much fun.
But keep your helmets on because it's freezing up here.
We're on top of the world!
We were here 3 days ago and it was 70 degrees in shorts and t-shirts. And I think it's probably, what, 45 degrees right now? Yeah, it's very iconic for everybody to come and get their photos with the sign and everything else. Kind of though, it's either the start of the day or the end of the day, it seems like a lot of the time. St. George, Nevada, Zion Mountains back over there.
It was epic riding for sure.
Everyone have fun?
This is the best vacation. Is that right to say? I don't want to get fired.
Don't worry, we've got you covered.
I mean, honestly, Sand Hollow is one of these places that everybody needs to come out and see. With all the different terrains, you've got rock climbing, you've got the sand. And to be able to do it with industry friends and you guys, it's amazing. It's been the best time ever.
Offroad Odyssey is sponsored by Shock Therapy, your premier suspension tuning company. Cargo Max, the only utility trailer in the sports car category. Amsoil, engineered for what you drive. And by FlowFast, the ultimate portable fluid transfer system.
Welcome back to Offroad Odyssey. If you've been to Grand Junction, Colorado, it was probably driving through on I-70. But if you're looking for adventure, this place is not to be overlooked. I'm standing on the edge of the Dominguez Canyon in the Uncompahgre National Forest just outside of Grand Junction, Colorado. We're about to explore all that Western Colorado has to offer.
You can fly into the local airport or drive 4 hours west of Denver to get to Grand Junction, Colorado. Although most people see Grand Junction while passing by on Interstate 70, those who stop realize it's a mecca for outdoor activity.
I love Grand Junction just because there's just so many different types of terrain out here. You can go from the mountains to the desert. To the rocks. It's just literally the coolest outdoor mecca around. It's great weather pretty much year round.
There's just nothing quite like Grand Junction. You get 5 different terrains within 45 minutes. I'm an outdoor enthusiast that truly believes and loves the outdoors and creating an outdoor mecca of recreation of Grand Junction. There's just so much to do here.
Today, the guys and I are hitting up Bangs Canyon, a 10-minute drive from Grand Junction.
Bangs Canyon's a pretty big, iconic staple of Grand Junction.
Garrett, show us the way. This spot is insane.
The Uncompahgre, you know, it's kind of a mix. You have the sand sections, you have the rock, you have some dirt, and kind of it shifts between them. And then Bangs Canyon over at the Colorado National Monument, it's pretty much the same riding as what's in Moab. It's that red rock that's really slick.
The red rock overlooking the Colorado Monument feels like Moab, and it should. We're only 40 miles from the Utah border. Time to slow it down, for good reason.
So rocky, so full of the magma rock from the mesa exploding years and years ago.
5-minute ride from the rock crawl and we hit red dirt. It feels like we're on another planet.
It's a rocky terrain that changes drastically throughout the 4-hour ride that you can do up here.
If you want diverse and technical terrain, Bangs Canyon is the place to see it.
This is one of the most toured and booked activity that we have.
I just love the freedom. I love being out with nature. I'm not exactly a city person, so if I can get out and not see a bunch of other people and enjoy it. You know, I think it's the best part of Colorado. Really, for people, an outdoor mecca and adventure, this is the place to be.
There's no way around it. You got to come and experience it for yourself with that, to be able to really grasp the awesomeness of Grand Junction.
It's just such a cool valley to live in.
That's what we live for every single day, going out and spinning those wheels and making some smiles on people's faces.
We started today's episode in Utah, and because we just can't get enough of this place, we're ending it there too. Let's head to one of America's most beautiful national parks. I assume most people have heard of Zion National Park. But if you haven't and you don't know where it is, then listen up. Zion National Park is located in southwestern Utah. It's 2 hours from the north rim of the Grand Canyon, or just a couple hours east of Las Vegas.
We're going to take you to Peekaboo, Slot Canyon. We're also going to take you through Diameter Rappels, the Coral Pink Sand Dunes, and then through the barracks.
Now, you can't off-road inside the park, but outside, have at it.
300 miles of trails where you can ride wherever you want.
I was stoked. I love Utah. I love this area. Been to Moab before. I was excited to see what this area of Utah had to offer.
It's one of the bucket list places that's been on my list forever. You know, to see the eastern part of Zion, it's absolutely amazing.
The first stop is Belly of the Dragon. But to get there, you have to pass through Diana's Rappels.
Diana's Rappels, you need a guide to go through that.
The trickiest part of this ride? The staircase section. Make it to Belly of the Dragon and enter if you dare.
This is Belly of the Dragon.
This is Belly of the Dragon.
Yeah. This is man-made. Right up above us is Highway 89, and they needed drainage to be able to come through, which enters into the Virgin River right here. It's a big belly.
If technical terrain is your thing, you can't go wrong with a trip to Utah.
Utah is absolutely my favorite place to adventure to. I've done a lot of adventure travel all throughout the United States on 2 wheels and on 4 wheels, off-road and on-road, and it is by far the best place to off-road.
When are we going again? Why do we do this once a year?